me. I'm really excited to share with you guys a little bit of a personal story today about why I think this is so important. The words diversity, equity, and inclusion have been something that I have thought about since before I even really knew that these words existed. I've seen countless examples of what it looks like to really celebrate the important and interrelated dimensions of human identity, such as race, ethnicity, gender expression and orientation, religion, sexual orientation, age, to just name a few. I've also seen numerous examples of exclusivity in all of these identities. Exclusivity really became a part of my world at the age of 15 when I started dating my first girlfriend. I come from an extremely strict German household and family, and me being gay was probably the worst thing that could happen to my parents. I'll never forget the day they found out and the utter disappointment in my parents' eyes, or the exhausting and anxious-ridden, depressing years that would follow. From the time I was 15 to the time I graduated high school, my dad told me over and over again that I would go to hell for my chosen lifestyle. That if this was the path that I wanted to choose, he did not want me to be a part of my family. He told me he was so ashamed of me and did not want others looking at my brothers and sisters, judging them for my chosen life. They took away my phone, monitored my every move, sent me to counselors that wanted to pray the demons out of me. They tried to do everything they could to make sure that I would leave this lifestyle for good. Fast forward a few years, I moved to California and was living with the same girlfriend. We'd survived the years of hell, but were still not embraced by my family. I received an email from my dad one day where he reiterated how ashamed that my parents still were, that they had sleepless nights worrying about me and my lifestyle. He told me that I was making my mom physically suffer and that putting her in this state of stress would cause her to have breast cancer again. This completely broke my heart, as my parents were and still are my very best friends. But this was a really big turning point for me. I decided I no longer wanted to be a victim of the sadness, but instead wanted to help anyone who had felt the way I did for all those years. I started down a path of trying to be as inclusive as possible in every realm. I'm really blessed that this hunger I have to be inclusive is something that is so important in my role and every single role here at the Rose Quarter. We have the opportunity to create an environment where everyone can feel seen, safe, welcome, honored, and celebrated. Conflict resolution is something that inevitably occurs in the workforce everywhere. I want employees to be able to come to me or you with whatever's happening, good, bad, happy, or sad, knowing that we embrace who they are and where they've come from. When employees who acknowledge others' differences, and also find their similarities, it is really then that we can thrive. Dr. Helen Turnbull is a world-recognized leader in inclusion and diversity, and she once said that the unchallenged brain is not worth trusting. I challenge you all to be open to the things that you hear today, to question your unconscious bias, to look for opportunities to be equitable, to be inclusive, and to celebrate diversity.